look at that.
Oh, you're so lucky. Your quirk is amazing, Kachan. When I get mine, I hope it's just as cool.
Whatever, Deku. No matter what power you end up with, you'll never be able to beat me.
He's just a little bug. Until the exam, he was nothing. A little bug I could crush if I wanted to. So where's that flashy power of yours now? Damn it! You were tricking me for years by acting weak. Now you've been laughing behind my back, huh? Let's see how your power compares to mine. Quirk or no, you'll never beat me, Deku! What's happening?
Improvise special move! The Comet Home
In the name of villainy, stop this! So this was your big plan? I wasn't going to use it because I can't control it. My body just can't handle the backlash of my power yet. Aizawa said I'd be useless. But this was all that I could think of. This is the only way I had any chance at winning. Someone I look up to told me that I can become a hero. That's why I applied. Like it or not, you can't stop me!
Change your part?
Your indoor combat
Probably
training
not.
is over.
Are you okay?
The hero team win!
What a weird way for this to end. The losers are practically untouched, and the winners are both on the ground.
How does the old saying go? They may have lost the battle, but they won the war.
This class is intense.
To the nurse's office.
I know!
My attacks, Deku predicted them. He made me look like an idiot. Somehow managed to win the exercise. You've always been stronger, Kacchan. Can't you see?
Well, this doesn't
That's
help.
why I want to beat you! Because you're amazing! Does this mean that if we really fought, if we didn't hold back at all, Deku would beat me with his quirk?
Young Bakugo, cool your jets. Let's go review your work. Whether you win or lose, you can always take something away from an experience like this. As long as you're open to learning.
Bakugo start line.
Well, despite the results, the MVP of this exercise is young Ida.
Shouldn't it be one of the heroes instead since they're the winners?
Valid question. Why didn't I choose one of those two? Who has a guess?
Sir, I can tell you why. Ida embraced this challenge. He was the only one who truly adapted to his assigned role. I'll explain. Bakugo's judgment was clouded by a personal grudge against Midoriya. As you pointed out earlier, launching a large-scale attack indoors was a foolish move. It could have been disastrous. Similarly, Midoriya's plan was also poorly thought out, considering the amount of damage that he received. He rendered himself helpless, not smart. As for Uraraka, she let her guard down mid-battle, and her final attack was far too reckless given the hypothetical stakes. If she'd treated the fake weapon as though it were real, she never would have risked using such an imprecise move.
True.
Ida was fully prepared for his opponent's arrival. He had a strategy and never lost sight of his mission to protect the dummy weapon, even if he was foiled in the end. Technically, the hero team won, yes, but they took advantage of the fact that this was training. They didn't respect the spirit of the trial.
Smart.
This girl really has a good eye on her. Yes? Well, you overlooked a few things. Young Ida could have relaxed a little bit in the exercise. But otherwise, you nailed it.
One should always start with the basics and devote themselves wholeheartedly to learning. That's the only real way to become a top hero.
Momo Yaoyorozu! One of the 4 students admitted to the hero course based on recommendations.
Ah.
Now then, time to blow this joint. Let's move on to the next match. Think about everything we saw and discussed as you tackle this training for yourself.
Yes, sir!
Match 2. Team B will be our heroes, and Team I will be the villain.
Hey, Ojiro, let's get serious. I'm gonna take off all my clothes and totally disappear.
Yeah, cool. Agakure's using her quirk to our advantage. But it's kind of weird to know there's a naked girl standing by me. What am I supposed to do here?
Just don't look, okay?
What's the difference?
Look alive, kids! The good or evil. Let's go!
Is she going? Oh, look at that.
Meso Shoji! Quirk Dupla Arms! He can replicate different body parts on the tips of his tentacles. Now that's super strange.
One's in the hall on the north side of the 4th floor, and I think the other's on the same level somewhere. Both are barefoot. I bet the invisible one plans to sneak up and surprise us.
For your own safety, go outside. I'm sure our opponents intend to fight a defensive battle, but we've already won.
Ooh.
Ow, ow! My feet are stuck!
This quirk is insane.
Try yourself up if you want. but it might be hard to fight me with no skin on the bottom of your feet.
Wow.
He incapacitated them without compromising the weapon or his teammates. Take close note of his technique, students.
Whoa, he's so strong.
The hero team wins!
Oh, that's cool. You can reverse it like that?
It's not your fault. We're just playing on different levels.
Shoto Todoroki, another of the 4 admitted to the hero course based on recommendations. Quirk, half cold, half hot. He freezes with his right side and burns up the charts with his left. The range of his abilities is unknown.
Wow.
Holy crap! That guy's kind of intimidating.
He got in on a recommendation, so he must be good.
Moving on. Time to gather round for a review of the second match. After that, we'll jet on over to our next battle.
Yes, sir.
My hero, show me what I
Yeah.
made up my mind, wanna be like hey, don't care. Whatever people say, I know I'll resurface you. I know I will. Sometimes anything
Bird.
can anyone tell me the way to make it. I get to know I'm the only one. I know no matter what happens, I won't stop. I say, I don't care. I can even.
Oops, my bad.
Some of these quirks are pretty dope.
That's a wrap! Super work! You really stepped up to the plate, and we didn't have any major injuries except for Midoriya. You should be proud! Excellent first day of training all around!
It's nice to hear some encouraging words after our homeroom class. Mr. Aizawa was kind of a buzzkill.
I'm happy to bring such staggering positivity to my alma mater! That's all for now, folks! I should go and check on young Midoriya's progress. Now watch how a pro exits, like he's got someone!
Okay, you guys, that is a hero.
Oh, I'll never be able to run that fast.
Super awesome!
Young Bakugo really is overflowing with pride. His ego may be justified, but a school like UA is bound to shatter it. As his teacher, it's my sworn duty to counsel him well, but it'll have to wait. I can't hold this form any longer.
Bring him back.
I barely have time to teach a class. Shit.
That's tough. Wonder how long it's gonna take for his secret to get out.
The second day of school and he's already a regular patient. Why didn't you stop him all?
You're right, recovery girl. I'm sorry.
Well, it's no good apologizing to me. He's too exhausted from his classes for my quirk. I can't treat all his injuries at once. I did some first aid, but after the IV is finished, we'll have to wait for his body to heal overnight. Come on, All Might. I know you passed your powers on to this boy, but you can't spoil him.
I am trying not to play favorites. I wanted to consider his feelings, though. He needed to see that he was capable of winning the exercise. Oh, yeah. Also, will you please not talk so loudly about One for All when anyone around you could hear?
Yeah, I know. Mr. Natural-born hero. Mr. Symbol of Peace.
Several people know about my injury in this weak form, like the UA faculty and a certain group of pro heroes, for example. However, only a select few people know the secret of One for All. There's you, the principal, and a very close friend of mine. Young Midoriya, too, of course, but no one else knows the truth about my powers.
We don't know
You're
those
the
two.
#1 hero in the world, All Might. Does it really matter if you were born with your quirk or not? Do you have to be the symbol of peace? Is it that important?
If they knew I wasn't, the temptation of this power could corrupt our society. This quirk, those who wield it are responsible for mankind's safety.
Well, if that's the case, it's even more important for you to be a good guide.
You're right. Young man, you too can become a hero. Listen well, young man. This is your choice.
One for all.
Welcome. Young Midoriya, you are now going to be a part of the Hero Academia.
I've still got a whole lot to learn. If I'm gonna achieve my dream, you can call me Deku, but I'm not the same helpless kid anymore. I've changed. You hear me? From now on, Deku is the name of a hero.
What is it gonna take for him to not break like that?
It's late afternoon.
Rise and shine, Sonny. That's all for today's treatment. Come back tomorrow, okay?
I missed all my afternoon classes. Mr. Aizawa's probably gonna choke me with his scarf.
Hey, it's Midoriya! Good to see you back, Super! Man, I don't know what you were saying during that match, but you were all fired up, huh?
I can't believe you held your own against Bakugo. He's super strong.
You did a great job dodging!
You guys really turned up in the first match, so none of us held back in our rounds either.
You were far from elegant, but I
And
suppose...
the dodging was like, whoa!
Hey, I'm Izuru Kirishima. We've been going over training results while you were in recovery.
Hi, I'm Hanta Sarah.
More importantly, I'm Yuka.
I'm Mina Ashino, and I just gotta say, your dodging was awesome!
Sue, you Asui. But please, call me Sue.
Hey, Sato.
Hey, guys!
Where the heck did you pop out of?
You might sparkle, but you sucked it up in training.
So noisy. Tokoyami! Stop using that desk as a chair! Get off of it this instant!
Dude, you need
to chill.
You're carrying a lot of tension.
No one understands. I cannot condone actions that disrespect these desks! Not when great men and women, our upperclassmen, once used them!
Also noisy.
Ida never relaxes, does he?
So, anyway, want to grab a bite sometime? What kind of stuff you like?
Anything sweet. Hey, Deku! Why didn't she heal your injuries?
Oh, well, it has to do with how much stamina I'm using.
Stamina?
Uraraka?
No, Kachan.
Where's Kachan?
We tried to stop him from leaving, but he wouldn't listen. You just missed him.
Damn it! You were tricking me for years by acting weak! Now you've been laughing behind my back! So where's that flashy power of yours now?
He's literally trying to leave.
Kachan! Wait up! What? I haven't told anyone this secret. Not even my mom.
You gonna tell him?
I have to tell you something. Maybe then you'll understand what's been going on. I wasn't hiding my quirk from you. It was given to me by someone else. Recently. But I can't tell you who I got it from, so don't ask. Sounds crazy. I know. It's like something out of a comic book. Only it's real. The thing is, I don't really have any control over this power yet. I haven't figured out how to make it my own, but I'm trying. That's why I didn't want to use it against you in the exercise. But in the end, it was the only way that I had a chance of winning. I've still got a lot to learn. I know that. That's why I'm here. You'll see. I'll work until I have full control of this borrowed quirk, and I'll finally beat you with my own power. Oh crap, what am I saying? I only meant to tell him that I wasn't tricking him. How dumb do you think I am? Borrowed power? Don't talk to me like I'm an idiot. You already made a fool out of me in that damn training exercise. So, did you come here to rub it in? No! I lost! And to make matters worse, it was to you! I came in first in the exam! But that's not enough! When I was watching that ice guy, I realized I couldn't beat him in a head-to-head fight!
Launching a large-scale attack indoors was a foolish move.
Crap! I even agreed with what that girl said! My attack was so stupid! Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Enjoy that win, Deku! You won't get another! I'm just getting started! Got that? I'm gonna end up the #1 hero no matter what!
So you're not gonna leave? Oh, you're still leaving.
Beat me again, you bastard! Don't even try!
There you are! Baku, go! I found you! Just so you know, pride is an important attribute to have. But while you certainly have the abilities to become a pro hero, there's still plenty you have to learn.
Let go of me, All Might. Right now, save your speeches. I'll be more famous than you, and I'll do it without your help.
Right. I guess he's already over it. Man, being a teacher is hard.
Oh, I wonder what that was all about. The fated battle between rivals.
Whatever Midoriya was saying, it looked like Bakugo really wanted to punch him.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I don't know if they were friends.
Kachan's fuse has been lit. There's a fire under him, but that doesn't change what I have to do. I'll keep chasing after him.
Midoriya, what were you saying to Bakugo before I arrived so heroically?
Oh, nothing special.
I'm so curious. Why don't you tell me all the juicy details?
Actually, I kind of forgot.
So he just ups and leaves because he's been embarrassed and all that stuff. As having him there though for the school and all that stuff, I feel like is better to have. But now you're gonna take him out of it and then he'll show up again later. Either he's grown up and will be good, or ego and pride gets the better of him and he becomes evil. And that's what I think. It's one of those two. But will they square off again? I mean, they have to, right? Thank you all for watching. Make sure you subscribe if you're not already. We'll see you for the next upload. Peace out.